Happy Wednesday. Yeah, my hair. I have bedhead. Get over it. Get over it. No one's curling anything at this time in the morning, so I'm gonna cut some more down before I take this out. This is like the itchiest hairstyle I've had yet. Come on so you can go pee. I need to be getting in the core. Arrow, we don't have time for your shenanigans this morning. You running out. So go ahead, pee. Happy Wednesday. I'm saying that forcefully. London, can you let him in? I mean her. Whatever her name is. Because she is just out there hunching her back. And make sure Arrow is not like trying to run out the door. Because what he do is he like to get picked up and pressed his paw against the door so he can open it. So weird. Guys, like I've never had a cat in my life that likes to open up the doors for people. But this is Arrow. I'm so sleepy. Let me shut my door. This weird woman looking in my door. I don't like that. Peeping in my window. Oh man. 1 minute it feels like it's spring. The next minute it's back to cold. They playing with us. Let me get my power center. Oh. Oh. In my power center. Okay. And we here. Let me put my route. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope you guys have started your morning off doing well. Happy hump day. One thing, okay, so I seen this woman doing this experiment, right? And it's almost like the nice rice experiment. And I feel like I have to apply that to my life just to get me through the months of school, like just to get me over this hurdle. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like, when we get up in the morning, for me anyway, depending on what the intention behind me getting up is, it causes me to waver. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, you getting up and you got this mission, like a mission that I like. This is just a task to do because this is a part of our cyclic life. And for me to like be able to program myself for the rest of these months to be able to take my daughter to school and back and all this stuff, I have to literally, that lady still, that's the same lady. Yo, I told her, sister, stop looking, like what is wrong with her? Y'all want to look at the lady that be staring at me? Everybody, look. This is the lady right here. She goes out of her way to stare at me. I must have been staring at the side of my head just now because my daughter just told me, the lady looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I told her daughter, I thought it was her mother that be pulling up like, can you get your mother to stop giving me the evil eye? And she like, oh, that's my sister. She had got burnt. And what the fuck did that got to do with her eyes? And after that, she ain't do it for a whole year. But now she doing it again. Apparently. But all I know, I ain't got time for that. I'm talking about positivity. So that's the type of environment that I'm in. Like 24/7. I come out my house. I get harassed like It's just something. My wheels feel weird. He talk about, yeah, your alignment off. Literally, he making me wait till Friday to get the repair. So I gotta ride around back and forth with this shaky. And then he never even said, oh, when you get your tires, your shocks fixed, your alignment is off. He never even said that until yesterday. Why didn't he tell me that would be another repair? That seemed very sketchy. So yeah, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now. So to be able to get up like willingly for this bull crap, right? It's like you have to set your mind for it. So, for instance, yesterday, I have two examples. One that you can go look up because it's on TikTok. It was a woman, she looks like a teacher, and she was a black woman, and she knows the worth of talking to yourself or just talking, period. And the way your body reacts to it. Excuse me. The way your body reacts to it. So it was a guy. She was like, she asked, for a volunteer. The guy got up. He volunteered. Hey, happy Wednesday. Happy abundant Wednesday, guys. Happy abundant, grateful, justice serving Wednesday. Tomorrow is a big day for me, so I'm praying for justice. But she was like, she cracked a joke like, well, you a handsome man anyway, so I know you wouldn't mind getting on being recorded. And he laughed or whatever. And she was like, okay, now this lady looked like she was probably like 65, a good 65. Like she wasn't like hunched over or anything. So bam, she's like telling him the body reacts. She just started with basic principles, and if we start there, then we on to something. We could add to what she did. So she was like, the body reacts to your words. And then she was like, so say, hold your hands out in front of you or to your side. He held his hands out, and she was like, now say negative. No, say positive. And he said positive. And she put her hands out with two fingers and applied pressure to his arm, and his arm was strong. She was like, now resist. And he resisted, and it stayed strong, right? So she was like, now say negative. Why are you over here, sir? Move your fucking in my lane, like just begging for attention. Okay. So anyway, the lady was like, hold your arm out, now say negative. And all he said was negative. And she was like, now resist. And his arm went straight down. And she was like, is it you or is it me? And they was both laughing and chuckling because that thing is real. Now, I know you guys have seen the experiment with the rice. Rice is a hard grain. And if you put it in a freaking mason jar and you talk to it a certain way, it will respond to the vibrational tone of your voice and the words that's outputting. So whether they are classified as positive or negative words, that is up to how you register, how you pick up on things, how your intention behind it. And this is why I said, waking up in the morning for me is a struggle. And this is why I have to reprogram myself, because all the things that I hear in the morning, traffic, rude people, accidents, bad drivers, all of those things is what's circulating in my mind when I think about driving, and that shit don't make me want to get out here and drive at all. I'm sorry, and in fact, let me tell you another little trick. A lot of the times when I gotta go places, I'll call Ubers and Lyfts, and in my mind, my subconscious, I don't even think about it. Why would you come out from this is the shit I'm talking about, like, this is why I record. These people with tinted windows feel like they got an extra battery pack to be pretty much like sacrificial. Like, you want to have a head-on collision is weird. It's very, very weird. So yeah, I don't want to even talk about those types of things. Those are the things that literally, you know what? Why these people sit here making this turn, it's so weird out here. Like, and it's I know it's purposeful, it's intentional and everything, and that's why I gotta fight against it and do self talk. That's good. So when I do catch my Ubers and Lyfts in my mind, I'm like, okay, I know I'm in a limousine. You know, I'm in my chauffeur is driving me around because at the end of the day, one of my biggest things, I don't want to be driving out here. Like, this is a responsibility with all of these international foreign adults that come over here and try to brake check you and do things that is suicidal, like, you know. So I have to say abundant morning. My morning is abundant. My morning is heavenly. My morning is guided by the glory of the Most High, and is protected by the shield of his armor. So when I come out here and I'm in my car and I'm with my daughter, I always have 4 angels around my car, one at each corner of my car to guide me, to make sure that my back and my front, my side and side is watched. Not just of mine, but my daughter's as well. Which is why the things that come against me in the traffic wars don't prevail, because I'm guided, okay? I'm on a mission, purposefully, okay? Which is why my Most High did give me a time to have my resting season. And when I put it together like that, my mornings become automatically better in the midst of all this chaotic bull crap, you know? When I'm looking at these same videos of people out here in these big trucks are literally, the drivers are drunk. The drivers are running into walls, but yet I'm surrounded by these same drivers on a highway, going under a tunnel. I have to have some type of supernatural protection, and I know I'm not going to pray to anything low vibrational and doesn't have the ultimate power. I like to have the ultimate power, because when it's time for warfare, I don't like to lose. So I'm not going to pray to nothing that can waver and fold on me. It's on the principle of hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. See, I want to win. And these little small battles that's being had, you know, I might have lost some. That's fine, but I pop back up for the next one every time. And guess what? The war hasn't been won yet. So if I can pop back up for these battles, then I know that my ammunition and my armor is prepared and meant for that, you know? And that's what I observed. So when I come out here and I'm surrounded by all these illusions around me, all these evil people, I gotta keep that in mind. That becomes my purpose. You know, at this point, when I travel, my purpose is to protect myself, is to be observant and aware of my surroundings, to protect my daughter, to make sure that we get from point A to point B safely amongst a world, a deep sea, a beast, you know? And sometimes I feel like this is happening just to create the chaotic moments we need. Now, let me show you the clusters that could happen. Oh, thank you for the new sub, baby. Thank you, baby. Look at this shit. Now, think about the rumors that we have. Rumors of war, rumors of being bombed. The girl, you know, Tether. Oh, I hate you niggas. I wish I had a bomb strapped to my chest to have all you niggas together right now. And this the type of shit we gotta deal with? Trust me, this is not rush hour traffic. This traffic is seeping throughout our country. It's the traffic of the paid actors and actresses that have assigned to create agenda 2030, okay? And that is in 6 more, that's what, 4 more years. It's not six, it's 4 more years, because we in 2026 now. Y'all, it's getting real. That's what this is for. There would be no rush hour traffic had it not been for this agenda, because everybody has a place to go. We all going to work. These people are out here to create traffic. And not only that, the road debilitating holes that they've put, the snow have left behind, have created reservoirs, portals in a sense, to damage your vehicle. I've seen a lot of vehicles. It's been vehicles, car crashes, and traffic. I don't want to, like, in the common sense levels, right? There's a guy flipped over in his car, and the ground was fresh, wet snow. And why are you out there in the car? He was happy that God spared his life, but I feel like I don't even think he's gonna learn from that. Like, the way he was just like, yeah, God gave me another chance. I mean, immediately I'm glad he made that correspondence, but for you to even be taking wild chances like that, dude. But then again, you know what? I can't knock a dude. I can't. We talk about a whole different species. I had a son, okay? So I got to speak from that portal of knowledge and experience with my son. Boys are definitely, and males, if they haven't had right bringing and ability to experiment with the things that they like, that interest them, then they could very well stay dangerous, because they always curious. And males, they go out here and they just do shit. Men do it. And I wish that, this lets me know that you do have that creative bone in your body. You can build, you can accomplish things, but the focus is just all over the place, all over the place. And it came to the point, sometimes I think some males are stupid. I'm not even gonna lie, I'd be thinking they dumb. And then when I see, okay, like, they might be in the house. Like, I've seen some of the manliest males, like, create some beautiful stuff. Like, I've seen this guy, he was so hood, like, and he made his girl he made her like a strawberry bouquet with assortment, like chocolate dip. Man, he went all out. He was better than what I seen in the store. He had little candy pieces, chocolate syrup, he had cheesecake butter, like, he had the little shish kebab sticks to put the stuff on, like the toolkit, He decorated each strawberry in his own sensual way. He had like the gold and the chocolate, and he had the little spray on it. It was like he all his stuff. And that's creative, super creative things often. We all fight or flight state, but the contribution level too, that people feel like they need to contribute. Ew, look at his little, that's like, cause like, you want to drive window to window, like, get the fuck out of here, yo. I'm trying to be nice, because I always stick to my morning time. And I'm so mean, but it's like, y'all motherfuckers make me like, does y'all turn me up to like 7? And I could go even more to the depths of you know what, but I try not to. And it's so bad that I be like, yo, I don't want to project this. I feel like it's important for me. That's a part of their 2030 agenda, like. But to me, right, even though I might be saying these words, I don't feel angry. That's like comical sense of like, oh well, this is happening for me, because I'm looking at them like idiots at this point. I don't think these humans around me are smart, educated, wise, have any type of purpose, and they've driven off of They don't really stand for anything besides control. And when someone else want to control your life, it goes to show you how vibration is narcissistic their own self. They not into their own life. How the hell can you be of such an age and you're not into nothing that's going on in your life? Your life is hellish, it's probably because of you, and you should be trying to clean it up. But you run it. A lot of people are trained like they love to run from their problem and go somewhere where people don't know about their shit, so that they can portray a new character until they can't act no more. And that's what a lot of people do. And it's like, yo, I'm surrounded by these motherfuckers, right? Just like this right? He want me to be behind. Like it's so much space in front of him, and he want me to be behind him so bad. He keep brake checking. So I'm like, no, I'm a back. Every time I get by, he brake checking. I'm not about to do that. Then look over here. You got a worker, Supreme Service today. So I want y'all to pay attention to Supreme Service today. Those are the types of trucks and vehicles. They will be everywhere from the east to the west, from the county to the city, okay? Now that I said my youth, it's not about them, it's about my message. So this is why you gotta keep going. Like, I take knowledge of it, and even though, I might say something about them, that's me getting the negative energy about my, because at the end of the day, I feel if and they create the scene for you. I want you guys to remember, when the sun sets, the scene begins. Okay? So a lot of these males are sons as well. And when they set, the scene begins. So if they make up a story and say, hey, this person is evil, they do witchcraft, they do this and that, they always arguing, but yet the scene is created, right? Because this who do we know love to do that shit? White people. They love the the scene over in America for the same stereotypes. So it rings true to the average person that don't do research or observe, right? It rings true, but it's not. It's an illusion set by motherfuckers who want to oppress people. And that's how you have people in your real personal life, oppressors around you that never want to see people that like you, because they know your charm, they know your beauty, they know your talents and skills and just how much you can do. And it's like, if they can't have you, if they can't use you, then they don't want nobody else to have you. Like, it's almost like they want you to be a footstool. So they make up and create lies about you and be like, oh yeah, this person evil, they this, they that, they this, they that, because they know that the average person is just gonna look at things and leave. They know that the research into it, unless it's something, and I'm gonna make it just be yourself and but look at my environment. I'm showing y'all from the time I leave the house, to the times I'm traveling, just the hectic environment and how much I have to train my brain. This is a simple, like this shit is a cakewalk. I loved it. But now you got these idiotic, like, simpleton ass weirdos that want to ride in your mirror path so they can shine their light on you first thing in the morning. But if God whipped out that sun there, motherfucking ass need all types of greases, oils, and then you understand that you just in a world with subservient fucking mutants or something that just don't know no better. And then you start to carry yourself like you start to off your backbone almost gets more right to know, like, damn, did these people really evolve from some type of a creature if this is the way that they act in society behind tinted windows and shit. To do the reality programming, seeing things for what it is. Don't for what it is. The average mind will be like, oh my gosh, I gotta get up and get in rush hour traffic. Half of these people ain't rushing to go nowhere. They just rushing to get on your nerves, honestly. So it's not technically rush hour traffic. It's idiots that's in traffic so that they can ruin your day. Like, and when you think of it like that, you like, who the hell are these weirdos? Like, because it's a lot of them, and you realize they ain't going nowhere. They just out here to mess with you, and then you start to really be in the present of what's happening in your reality. Okay, you with your reality. That's why people really didn't plug in to the 2030 thing. OOG milk. I don't know. See what I mean? Like, oh, it's those people again. That's why it's. You see, like, you can see the consciousness level. I can already tell what kind of who it is, the type of person. My people come on here, hey, morning, or blah 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 with it. Like, this weird from the people that I'm surrounded. Like, some of the people I'm surrounded by. This is the mindset of them. It's like millions and gazillions of these types that's just out here. Like, and this is what make things. You ever played like a video game and you got like probably 5 main characters, right? And then you got some characters that you might come across in this video game that's mad important. But the majority of these characters in this video game is like, they like killable. Like, they just, like, you can like, they everywhere. It's like so many of them, and you could, like, let's just say you had a big lawnmower on a farm, and most of these was ants. But even ants contribute to society, and they make it better. They have their own civilization. So these are more like, not like ants. They like blobs or something, right? Like the oversaturated blobs in a video game that have no purpose besides targeting to get rid of, or like besides getting them out your way. That's what the world is like. There's a couple of main characters, some important people there, but the rest of these people are like blobs that have no significance to nothing. They just in the way. So you take your freaking lawnmower and you keep rolling over the motherfuckers. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, because it's like, what are you here for? Now, you don't have any significance to me. And if you acted cordially, then you would fit within the fiber, like the fiber of life. But you're acting like a fucking idiot. So how does that even work, sir or ma'am? You're old and acting like an idiot. And it's getting way more idiotic, where you see elderly couples rolling up to people's homes because they don't like them because of the flag that they got outside the house, and they want to fight them. And they get drunk together to come fight. These are the same types that ran into me when they was drunk as hell coming from a bar one night, and I was out doing Grubhub. They ran into me, and their tethered friends was in front of me. It was the 2 tethers in front of me, driving like the boy driving like this. Like, get your fucking country ass across the light. I'm pretty sure you got over here in the United States quicker, bitch. But, all right, sorry. But yet, you want to sit up here and go through the green light watching me because you want me to miss it. That's crazy. And now this white couple come across the light, drunk as hell, coming from Nacho Mamas, and hit me and totaled my car. This happened 3 times. Like, when I think about the history of my accidents, it has been these tethers that they let over here and white people. I never got in an accident with a black person. I swear to gosh. I remember back in the day when I used to live in the projects, I got into an accident when I was living in Perkins Projects, and I had a Buick, right? Yo, when I tell you, man, this girl, because I was making a right, and she was in the left-hand lane. And I didn't know, thank you, I didn't know she was making a right too. But she was just, it looked like she was in the left hand lane. So when we both went to turn and we bumped cars, and we got out and looked at each other and was like, oh, it's alright. Looked at our car like, oh, it's alright. And got back in the car like, because we don't want all the problems. We don't hardly even want to bump, yo. Like, we just wanted to be smooth. You feel me? What is this police activity and shit? So we, the less problems it was, and I was in the hood. And let me tell you just how I've moved. I was in another hood. I moved out Old York Road. First fucking day on the block, yo. It was the worst. I never drove a U-Haul before. I was with an idiot that didn't even know how to drive, period, and didn't even have his license. Moved on this block in the freaking hood in Old York, and I'm telling you, these people get down. They clap you. I was in my house a couple times and seen a lot of people get clapped right outside my door. For real. And I comes on the block, yo, like, spare me, God. My new day, my first day in the hood, God. I fucking get my U-Haul, and I knew something should have been fishy when I went through McDonald's drive-thru and almost broke the whole drive-thru. I gotta tell this story on TikTok too, because I forgot about this shit. Yo, I was going through the drive-thru, like, I don't even know why. Like, again, I've never drove a U-Haul before. Went through the drive-thru. Once I got around the corner of the McDonald's, it was like trees right there and shit. Like, my U-Haul was stuck. Then it clipped the drive-thru, like, the roof. And the roof of my U-Haul was touching the roof of the McDonald's, and that bitch was started being like, yo, I just knew I was about to have to pay millions and millions of dollars to McDonald's. And when I got around the corner, the girl like, why did you, and she like, look, here go another one of these little weird people in back of me. Why did you come through here? I'm like, I didn't know. Like, I did not freaking know. Look, another one, like, they is all in my tinted windows over here, looking all in my face. Tinted windows behind me with the light. Like, weird. They is weird. And it's the fact that I know they doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They want me to know. Like, because literally, it's weird in 2026, it's weird to pull up side to side to somebody's window, like driver seat to driver. Like, what the fuck is you looking at, bitch? That's the shit. Like, weird. Now you ain't nowhere to be found. They want my energy anyway. That's the stuff I gotta stop being triggered to. Nowhere, they is gone. As soon as I said something, gone. They nowhere to be found. Anyway, let me just leave this down because they all like doing it. It was luck. I mean, the police was in the drive. They was in the parking lot. The police was in the motherfucking parking lot of the shopping center of the McDonald's drive-thru that I was in. Oh, you know what? I had left this on too, just in case you wanted to listen to it. I forgot to tell you. But we almost at your school now. So the police is sitting there watching me trying to get this damn truck back around the drive-thru. I'm scraping, like, the drive-thru roof is like this, going up and down. I'm scraping it. Not only that, when I'm coming back around, the trees is about to get uprooted from the ground in front of McDonald's. Like, the trees that they got around the drive-thru, them bitches was about to get uprooted. Like, I was so embarrassed. The police, I'm like, what, they waiting for me to break a tree? Like, I'm not sure. Like, why is they not trying to help me? Why is they not trying to help me? And come on. Stupid ass bitch. Like, it'd be the dumbest bitches for me. Okay. Had to get one off. So I'm like, yeah, sitting up there trying, maybe freaking, all right, so next thing you know, I had so many people behind me in line. Like, It was like a whole line, yo. When I tell you the only person got served was the person in front of me. Everybody in back of me wound up leaving at McDonald's. Like the line, it was like at least 8 people. Like, why the hell do 8 people gotta come to McDonald's now that I need to come to McDonald's? What the fuck? Is the police okay? Like,
The people walking in the street.
oh, like I didn't even see that. He just stopping. See, from my side, I don't see no person. I just see him keep going and stopping. Like, what the hell?
No, I
He
got
was
arrested
retarded. Yeah, why? Oh,
because
when?
no,
Now?
yeah.
Why would you say? Why would you wait until we get like so close to your school?
And
You,
it and
you
we
can.
on the side by the Dunkin'.
No, we passed. We up here past there. But you could go to like it's a other little cafe and get something. Do you want the cafe?
Yeah. What
You could
cafe?
get a croissant or something like that. The cafe, I'm telling you, just get a pastry. Cause I had went down here, I got a bacon, egg, and cheese. Do you know how Miss Shirley's eggs is? It's like bland. Yeah, that's how their eggs is. And the bacon was hard as hell, and it didn't have any like of that salty taste. All right, so let me get this out. So, bam. I think it might be a Dunkin' down here, but I heard some nasty things about Dunkin' Donuts last night. And then
It
these
is a
two,
Dunkin' down there. That's why I was like confused.
this way, yeah. Hold up, y'all. So I'm thinking you talk about the one that was down there where Drewski was at.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah, so
Wait.
these two construction men, they were like construction drivers, some type of truck drivers, trash drivers, something, because they had like the little reflective gear on. One of them had got out the car and helped me. He was black, and I was happy to see him. That's why I be happy to see black men sometimes, because they definitely be saviors, and they don't be on that like they might be like, why? How you get like that, shorty, laughing and shit, but they ain't doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, press start, just press. They ain't doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, help me out. Thank you. Let me feel stupid. Laugh at me. We gonna laugh together. I didn't have that. That's cool. Let me learn from my mistake. So, I wanted him to get out, get my food. Now I'm going home. Get to the hood, right, man? I got a pretty tenderoni with me. He was definitely a tenderoni. He couldn't drive. He ain't had no license, nothing. In the passenger seat, looking stupid as fuck, like a big toe or a extra toe in a shoe. Like you just sitting there looking dumb, can't do shit, can't save me, nothing. I don't want to be with no men like that no more, ever in my life. You can't even save me. All you can do is sit there and eat McDonald's fries. The fuck? Simple ass. Never again. Am I going to back? Alright. That's because let me go over. We doing so much. Like, okay. So, I pulls on my block, and as I said, I'm used to driving my my little car. I had a Buick, right? So when I pulls in a space, I'm used to pulling in a parking space like a snake, like. So
Where are you going?
I had to go back this way because that way would have took me another whole way. So I pulled in a parking spot. Like I didn't go down and pull like all the way down past the street to where as though I could have measured the back of the truck to the curb and then pulled in. What I did was just swooped in a spot like this, and it was a big van sitting there. And when I pulled in the spot, you know, the U-Hauls are boxy vehicles. The box of like the back of the vehicle had snagged the bumper of this man's van. Yo, when I heard it, like, and I tried back up. It was too late. Like I was on this man bumper, like, and I'm like, fuck it. I just gotta go. The more I go up to park, that bitch ripped off like an orange peel. Yo, I've never. That's how I knew the newer cars was bullshit. Cause I had a Lexus and that bitch was the old. It was a Lexus with the sunroof, like a GLE, something like that. I don't know. The white one with the gold bottom with the sunroof, and that bitch was made hard. You could hit something and like I ain't gonna lie, I hit a side view mirror back in the day before, and that bitch was it busted. It was like the plastic in it, the plastic of it all. The cars they make now is bullshit. Yo, that motherfucker bumper ripped off like an orange peel, and I just moved to the block. And there's no way, like I couldn't run, I couldn't hide. Like what I'ma do? Just change my residence? What I'ma do? Like skip the border and go to Mexico? Hey, happy Wednesday. No, it's telling me it's up here. Oh shit. I'm taking you to school. Let me go down the alley. Cause I'm just thinking about, all right. So I'm like, yo, like I couldn't freaking move. I couldn't run. I had to stand up like a G. Now let me tell y'all something that like running for your country. I just moved to the hood, which is like which way I gotta go? It's like a third world country. And I ripped off a hood nigga's bumper with my U-Haul. Okay? Now let me tell you, did I run? Did I hide? No. I started to take immediate accountability. I started to understand that I fucked up. And that I knew it. And it was so bad because it was back to back. Like I literally just got embarrassed at a McDonald's.
You gotta go this way. You gotta put your head
Oh
in the
my.
game.
This is getting me hurt. I'm trying to tell a story at one. That's why I can't wait till my own show. I gotta get my own show, like where I get the time, the session, the all that. But I gotta figure out my room because apparently when I'm the house, like being in the house, my creativity level is like is kind of cut off. When I'm London, yes, you did. You taking us back down, all the way back down there.
I had it. No,
It was a Dunkin' Donuts that's like on Charles Street or something. I want to talk to you, Jeffrey. Hey, happy Wednesday. I'm trying to tell what barn? Are you kidding me? A black ice, that's the good smelling one. They smell good. That in a new car. I'm not a racist at all. I talk about people that get on my nerves and I say how they look. But to call me a racist, that ain't in my bone. I don't like what racist people call until white people get that the fact that they can be your friend until a certain part, and then they try to sabotage you or kill you or something out of their blood. Like, don't ever come on my thing calling me no racist, because at the end of the day, I'm reactive. I'm a reactive person. I only react to shit that people do to me. When you see people around me smiling, laughing, welcoming, engaging, that's the type of energy you get back. But when you sit up there and try to hit me, look at this. Like, you better be getting in this lane. Like, look at this. Like, yeah, white people, look, this is Johnson Controls too. Look at his ass. Look at this, y'all. Johnson Controls is one of the trucks I always talk about. He was just trying to put his little lights up in my thing. Look at him riding over the curb, little stuffed bitch. Look at that shit. Ah! We caught him. Where we gotta go? Straight?
Yes.
Y'all seen that? Y'all. I caught his ass. I caught him. Y'all seen him run the curb over, right? Because he was trying to be smart and put his lights. All this. Put his lights in back of in my window, and really he had to make a left. And because I caught his ass, because all of these people was on the assignment to make me feel some type of way. They want to tell me to make me feel some type of way. It's not working, baby. I'm raising my vibration every day. Where are we going?
This way.
Oh my, oh, that little freaking, I don't know. I just know it was, let me just see the phone.
I've been trying to do that. No, go look at the other Dunkins, because the other one say it was on Charles Street, say 12 minutes away.
I'm just gonna go to that little cafe or something. Like, it was a breakfast spot right there. Keep riding around. School started. We keep riding around for some breakfast shit. Girl, get your shit together. We won't have to
What
do
breakfast
this.
do we have in our house? I ate
It's a
everything.
breakfast sandwich right in the back of the freezer. I bought you breakfast sandwiches before all of this started. It's a biscuit, bacon, egg, and cheese. Like, even if you just was getting up on time, then I could take this. We wouldn't be doing this into well over your time you supposed to be in school. This is what I said. When you come home, don't get on the phone and all of that. Get your stuff out. Get prepared. Got me doing the most. I'm like, you can do all this after school program and stuff. You can get your shit in order. Get your responsibilities in order. Like, for real. I got enough on my plate. If I'm already setting the scene for you, you just got to fill in the blanks. That's it. Live your life. All you got to do is live. I'm setting the scene. Like, I'm doing the driving. I'm doing like, all of that. I buy you the things. Like, I help you get to the things. So
No, I had all my stuff together. I was about to get in the shower. Drake called me to tell me that he had my paper and he was.
you think I want to be down here with these spawns of Satan like that? Hell fucking no. These motherfuckers, look at this bitch. Like, she was dying. Like, well, I don't know what it is. When I look in these mirrors, you can't even see what it is. Like, is it a boy, a girl, a ghost, a goblin, a goblin? All of them got the same energy. So when you look in the mirror, it's distorted, like the faces and stuff. I can't even get my story out. So I moved on the block, ripped the man bumper off. Okay, started taking accountability right away. I'm in the hood. Okay, when I tell you the hood, these motherfuckers took somebody out that car, beat the fuck out of them, and robbed them right on my block, and left them. And the man is banging on our doors, telling us to call the police. When I say the hood, this man took his long ass we had a Lincoln or some shit and ran his girl car flat against the fence while she was in the house with another nigga. When I say the hood, niggas beat this dude raw and boneless right by my house. When I say the hood, this girl, I was sitting in my car one day and this car came up the street. Yo, I thought he threw a black plastic bag out the fucking car, yo. It was a bitch. I ain't never seen no bitch get kicked out of a car like that. She rolled across the street. Her coat was like she had a bat suit. I don't know, it was black, and the bitch opened up and she crumbled across the gravel, got up, staggered to the left, staggered to the right, grabbed a purse, and walked back up the street past my car. I was in disbelief. I'm like, God damn. When I say I was in the hood, I was in the hood, okay? And I had to take immediate accountability for ripping this man bumper off. So I had a U-Haul, and luckily, yo, when I tell you I was fighting with myself at the U-Haul, like, should I get insurance, right? And yes, I did get the $15 insurance. Y'all, get the $15 insurance, especially if you never drove a U-Haul. I got the $15 insurance, so I did not know who truck I hit. I immediately got a piece of paper and a pen and started writing him a letter, gave him my address, and, my insurance and everything. The U-Haul actually got the little card you can put in the truck, at the accident scene. So while as I'm doing it, his girl or his daughter, whatever female he had in the house, came up the house like, such, somebody hit your car. Why is I wish y'all could see this shit. Like, this, look at y'all people. White people walking across the street, suicidal, lights is green, and he looking at me like I'm the problem, bitch. I'm going. And if I would have ran their asses over, right? It would have been on the news. Oh, a black girl ran over three pedestrians that was crossing at the jump walk. Like, get your motherfucking bulky stomach ass across the street or learn how to go where the cars ain't coming. Like, this is why I need a freaking belt to spank those booties. Thank you, Samoan. Love you. Ah, what you in Hawaii, girl? Let me know. Or are you a guy or a girl? Because I always be assuming. But yeah, like I he made me they do this because they want you to miss the light. Like they getting just as sacrificial as the ones we see jumping out of the planes and shit. But let me tell you something, these motherfuckers is hooked up with AI power. They AI powered Caucasians out here. That's why they sacrificial like that. Blank stares looking at me like I'm the problem. And the light is green as day. Why are you walking in the street with your coffee? Like that shit will get popped up over the car with collateral collision of the front of my hood, running your ass over, nigga. Like, move. All right, but anyway, the girl's like, "Oh, somebody hit your car," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm about to have to fight the block." And I'm with this curly head, milky nigga. Like he don't look like he can do a damn thing but suck toes, honestly, cause he can't even drive. So what the hell, like, and so this dude come up the house like, man, shorty, man. I'm like, I'm sorry. I never drove a U-Haul before, but I didn't cry. But he was like, man, I don't even like doing stuff like this, shorty. But I'm gonna have to call the police on you. I'm like, okay. He was cool as shit. The dude was cool as a bitch, yo. And he was later on though. I heard him outside my window because I guess a lot of people do stuff to him. These people don't have no courtesy. Like, move. All these pale fists with no courtesy. Just coming over here, rushing to the green light and don't want to let me run. I mean, rushing to a red light and don't want to let me come out the parking lot. I mean, the side. Like, no courtesy at all. Entitled as hell on the road. Crazy. So that's why I'm telling the difference between people. He ain't come outside and want to slap the shit out me. He sympathized for me. But he said if I was a dude would have definitely caught rat. I heard him outside of my window a couple months later because they thought it was the dude I was with. And he was like, no. And this what's so crazy, he tried to talk to me later on in life. He found me on social media, like, you remember me? You ran into my car. I'm like, oh, that's somebody you don't never want to run into in the future. But that's why I always do shit good. Because if I was a scandalous ass I live in Baltimore. It's a small city. You gonna run into some people now. You gonna run into some people that you done some shit too. Try to tell you. Damn, they speeding. This Dunkin' really got them running on sugar, and this the place they speeding in this damn little ass parking lot. So what else? Yeah, I wound up giving him that U-Haul insurance, and he was cool. And he just tried to come at me later on. I'm like, thank you. What you laughing at? Don't be having no jokes with people when I ain't looking. I heard him say hoodoo hoodoo. Hoodoo hoodoo. What did he say?
That was the man. He was doing this with the
Oh, making a song. Oh, it did sound like a song. Look how Dunkin' Donuts trying to be like the cat. Maybe. It's the donuts look good, but they look plastic. Overall, like if you go to another cafe, I mean, London, what is the men? You know them adults want to order on that tablet. Well, leave it to the adults because he over there rushing. Look, exactly. Looks plastic for real. It's alright. Shit looks plastic. She loves it. After all this, once I get everything together, I'm changing it. I don't even eat Dunkin'. but she loves it. All the places I would never eat, she loves that. Duncan was on this 15 places you should never eat at list because look at her like bad health. These kids don't care about nothing. They will eat. That's why I said once they're vegan, they can smash together anything together and put it and shape it into something and put sauce and chocolate. And Americans, the average American, will eat it without a question, and they know this stuff. That's why the food is warfare too. They and look at all the people, the companies. It's not American companies. You go over to France, you're gonna see French companies. You're gonna see French bakers. You're gonna see, French places. You go over to English, the same thing. They ain't eating fried chicken and coleslaw out there. How you doing? What you want?
With the orange
Thank
juice.
you.
Huh?
Oh, they was talking about the eggs here. Yeah.
So ready to 6:14.
I used to like Einstein bagels. That's the thing. Einstein then fell off, so I don't even fool with them no more either. Thank you. Here. Look at this. That would look good and appetizing, but look at all that sugar. All that sugar. Y'all probably catch a sugar rush just looking at this stuff. Cupid's choice. No problem. These are probably like custard filled. And look at this. Is this real? I always wanted to touch that food and see if it was like real. I don't know. Wow, it's like wax food or something. But that experience, I hope that experience taught y'all something because it's like, what would you do in a situation where you just moved on a block in a hood and you damage property, and these people like right here, like they coming, like, you know, you gonna run, you gonna hide, what you gonna do? You gonna be in defense mode? Like the most thing I could do was take accountability. That was the logical thing, and it wound up like he didn't say anything to me until we left that situation. I mean, until I moved, and then that's when he found me, and then yeah. So another time, I'll tell you where it was the craziest thing, and it was a choice that I had. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna acknowledge y'all in a minute, okay? Let me just say this story because this one right here, I used to do Lyft, and I would ask people like, "So what would you have done?" And a lot, 90%, 95, I would say 98.2% people said they would have kept the money. So I was doing Lyft, and it was like my last job, and it was this guy, whatever. I had to take him over West Baltimore. We talking, he was cool, and by the time we got over West, I'm like, it was late, and I used to live out in the county, so I'm asking him like if he knew where I could get some bud from. So he was like, yeah, and once he got to his house, he wound up, going finding some wherever he went and came back. And in the midst of that, he left his wallet, but I didn't know. So as soon, like exactly the time I got home, it was probably like maybe 35, 40 minutes. He called me as soon as I'm pulling in my parking space. I never looked at my back seat, and I'm glad because, and then I never picked nobody up, and I'm so glad because they would have been like in fucking luck for real. So as soon as I get home, he called me. He like, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm just getting home. And he told me that he left the wallet in the bag. And I'm like, okay. I turned around and looked. Yo, leather wallet, thick, thick, open wallet filled with bills. He had $1,000 in there. $1,000 in his wallet in cash. His ID, his social security card, some other credit cards in it. So of course huh? Which
I got my phone.
you ain't
They
they ain't
call.
call your food yet?
No.
They call what?
No, I was saying they text me talking about some. Give me some Dunkin' too.
Oh, I don't even want to get you Dunkin'. I'm trying to hurry up and be starting my morning, and you. If it was on a different.
No, they checked my location.
Oh, um, damn, y'all keep making me interrupting me and shit. What was I talking about? Look at this crow, big as hell. Thank you. Hey, South Africa. Woo! Thank you, thank you. Wow, I'm in Africa now. The motherland. I feel good. One of these girls, right, that like being smart came on my post and was like, because I was doing this skit where I was like, yeah, worldwide views. But the lady was saying it like, worldwide views. So the girl was like, dot, dot, dot. Y'all, when I go down there and say worldwide views again, she'll know what it is. Say my name. What you guys say now? Say. But that's how things work out. People try to clown you, make you feel less than efficient, and you is efficient. I'm efficient. Okay. Why is this man looking at me? Look, it's another Mr. Potato Head back there. Uh huh. What's wrong with you? What?
Cause
Thank
like
you.
so aggressive about that food. Like damn.
Oh.
All up on me like
Did you see the white? Who was that white man? Who?
it was just all these people crowding me for that food.
Cause he
Like
was looking
I'm
Mr.
sitting
Potato
no, I'm
Head.
sitting in the back.
What you want a hug? What you want a motorboat?
I'm sitting in the back. They getting closer. I'm like, what's going on
Cause you at
here?
Duncan in Crack Hood, Crack City. What you think? You want to come down here? Like, guys, maybe one day I'll finish my story. All right. Look, South Africa in the house. Prince Sir Siebel. All right. So, what was I saying? This was a good. Okay, the $1,000 one. Thousand cold smackaroos, y'all. When I tell you the wallet was like this thick, and it was cold hard cash. So he going to act like he disappointed me, y'all. I never had it, and it's crazy because I was about to get evicted. I was about to get evicted, and I needed $1,000 to pay for my rent, and I still did. And this was days before, and I gave that man his money back. And actually, I started contributing to my YouTube channel, and I thought it would make such a cool YouTube video to show people that everybody is not the same. Because at the end of the day, that's cash. You know what I'm saying? I could have said, "Oh yeah, I don't see it." Somebody I had picked up a couple rides, and they probably took it. I could have said that. I did not. Right? Um, he talked to me for about like till 6 in the morning, because he probably was like not thinking I was going to give him the money back. He went to work. I took a nap. Once he got up from work, I was like, I'll bring you your money back. He wound up giving me $30 in gas. He told me I could buy something from McDonald's to eat. So that was what, like $40 maybe that I got from him. And I took him the money. Now the crazy thing is, when I pulled up over in his house, his resident, he had this energy with him, like he didn't trust me. It was so weird. Like, you left your money in my lift. Why are you acting? And I'm bringing you the money back. Why are you acting like you don't trust me? He had me come around the corner. It was like late at night, and he had some other dude with me, and he was like super aggressive. And it was like, yo, I asked you from the jump, could I film, because I'm making a YouTube. Why are you acting like that? Y'all could go look at my videos, because I did a YouTube back in the day, and it'll show you everything. And I just could not believe it. Like, wow. So what was rewarding was how it panned out. Because I know if I would have did that shit, like took the money and seen somebody that I lied to and was like, later on, the guilt probably would have been like registered right there on my face. But what happened was I was doing Grubhub, and he worked at this damn chicken place that I went to over East. And he was in there. When he seen me, he was so happy to see me. His attitude was different. It was more like appreciative. Because I'm like, why is he acting like people would, like everybody would do this? He acting like people would just give him the money, knowing that is the reason why he talked to me until 6 in the morning last night. Have a good day.
See you, man.
All right, I love you too. Don't forget this.
I'm not.
We'll put it in your bag so you can.
I couldn't, because there's no space in there.
We'll put it in your pocket or something, your coat pocket.
All right.
So yeah, like it disappointed me that he wasn't just more like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, sis, whatever. Well, I don't know if they were saying sis back then, but still, like, just be more grateful. And he was like, I was grateful. I don't know. I blocked him on everything I knew, because it kind of hurt my feelings. Like, well, what the hell is wrong with him? So later on, I'm doing Grubhub, and he's working at this chicken place, and he's telling his boss, like, hey, this girl, like, he literally was telling his boss about me. So now that's the reward that I get. I don't have to live in fear or stressed out or something, like, because Baltimore is small. Like, I never knew I would ever see this man again. And yeah, I seen him twice after that. And both times he was just happy to see me. He was telling the story about me. And it's better to have those types of stories told about you than somebody telling bad stories. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just feel like living with integrity and living righteously is living like somebody is always watching. And that's how I live. Like, I don't do things intentionally to hurt people. And I don't want the bad karma. I don't want to live with, oh, you done took that, because I know how life work, yo. Like, I'm not, and then being a single mom, you see all the things I go through just normally. So why would I put myself and my kids, my life or whatever in even more danger just by doing things to people? Just be honest and fair. And that's how I am. So, those things I feel like will speak for itself and is rewarding. And this is how we should be. Now, I did get evicted. Like, that eviction still came. I had to go through hell and hot water, but I feel like each time I had to go through that process of eviction, regardless if it was natural or energetically, spiritually manipulated, that it taught me it gave me a lot of skills to survive. It taught me a lot, and it helped me to see things, in people and in my environments and things like that for what they were. Not to mention, one of the hotels that I was staying in, the Days Inn, is closed down now. And I feel like if I wasn't at that hotel, homeless at that hotel, knowing I was too scared to say human trafficking or sex, whatever was going on, but I would always give them bad reviews, post the drug needles, all that shit that they had. Like, look at how this person's driving in front of me. Brake checker. Just brake checking. Like, why? You know what? For that, I'm just gonna go all the way around this way. You see how they do, though? Like, once you get your footing, now everybody has somewhere to go. It's so weird and scientifically just weird downtown that I don't know. I just never want no parts of this place. But and look, there's a truck that says scientific. Look. You see it? Damn, you see it? Scientific. See, That's weird. My whole YouTube just tried to end my stream, and that's another thing I noticed. When I get down, all my other apps work. Why is it? Look, this person want to rush off so fast now. If you was just holding up the whole stream of cars, like now you want to rush. It's crazy. Look, every time I get down here, the service mess up to the point where like it'll say in my stream or something. So it'll end the stream on a significant part. The how is it like that, right? When projected plans for Baltimore City specifically, especially, it's free Wi-Fi throughout the city, but yet you got this faulty